Do this and take care of everything. We've got three different risers. So I'm Mike with JPI. This is the Lake Forest Sports Park fire sprinkler system. It's a standard wet system, and what it is you have water coming in and the shut off. I want to walk over here. Okay. What we got here is you have fire water leading up to here, and you have a control valve which turns the system on and turns it off. A check valve, flow switch, and the main drain and inspector's test. So that's the base of the system, and you got the sprinkler heads to go off. So in case there's a fire, definitely call 911. These systems are alarmed to the alarm company. It also notifies them. But if there was a fire and you guys are working here, you just call 911. It's the best thing to do.
By the way, that's already set up because the fire department's already shown up.
So if there's a fire here, they would automatically...
They're automatically notified, but in case you're on site, it's always good to call. Just in case sometimes, this may not work or the central station doesn't, But this is all monitored to the central station. If you were to shut the valve, it also monitors that the system's shut down. So this is a local beep on your end, and then it goes to the monitoring company saying that the valve is shut. This goes to this is the bell will ring, and it goes saying that there is a fire.
So if in the event that it comes on without a fire, staff would come over here with a shut the valve off?
Yeah. So on the basic systems shut down, so if you guys are not going to work on the system, but in case, in the event you're to work on the system or have another company come out here, first thing you do is you call the alarm company and tell them you want to put the fire sprinkler in test for 8 hours. Is standard. You come here, after you call the alarm company, you come here, you shut this valve, and when the valve's completely shut, you come here and open up the drain, and that'll drain the system. The system's completely drained. You go ahead and do your work. And then when the work's all finished, you come back here and you close the main drain, and you crack the valve until the water builds up, pressure, and then you open the valve all the way. If you come here and open the valve all the way, you have potential of blowing out, because you have 6-inch water coming to a 1/2-inch head, so you have a high potential of blowing the head out. So when you fill it back up, that's what you want to do. Now, in case you're here and a head goes off, a kid breaks a head or a head gets hit by construction, first thing you want to do is run here, shut the valve, open the main drain, then call the fire department or call the alarm company and tell them it's a false alarm. First thing you want to do is get this down, to shut this down and drain it so you eliminate water damage. That's the main thing. And if the fire department shows up, they show up. That's not the concern. The concern on an accidental activation is to minimize the water damage. So then you shut the valve, open it, and then make your phone calls. So, and that's basically the system in a nutshell. It's a simple, basic system. So,
well, if you guys are going to work on the system, you're going to hire somebody. Is that correct?
Correct. Yeah.
All right. But like he said, if the kid hits something or knocks something off, you know what to do.
And then you got two different kind of heads. We've got the semi-recessed head that has a bulb in it, that activates at 155 degrees. Then you have the concealed heads, and that little white skirt, that plate, that just falls off at 135, and the head drops down, and then at 155 the head will go off. So that's the different kind of heads you have out here. So, and that's the base of the system.
So that shut-off procedure, is that in here?
Yeah, it's right here on the front page. System shut down.
Oh.
And it goes right down the emergency.
Oh, this one has PAL 911 first.
Again,
No, that's in case of a fire.
Oh,
In case of a fire, call 911 and the system shut down.
Okay.
Yeah. Good. And also we have spare head box right here, where the heads and the head wrench are right here. It's called the head box. So,
This mounted here anywhere?
no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just what mounted?
I was just gonna say we should laminate this.
That's what he's going to do.
Each one of these rooms, you should have one of these, with a phone number, with a company.
Should we walk the other one, Mike?
The one for the clubhouse, same situation. You have the control valve that controls water, the check valve that keeps the sprinkler water from going back into the domestic water. You got your flow switch, the alarm system, and your main drain, your inspector's test, and your gauges. And then you have your head box with your head wrenches. So it's the same system that we just looked at over there.
I noticed there's a couple more valves, or
This is a backflow for the water. This
Okay.
is not part of the fire, it feeds to the fire. Our system starts right here, our valve. This is a backflow preventer to keep cross contamination.
So where's the valve that you would turn off or?
This right here.
Okay.
This valve here, control valve, is marked, control valve. Shut this, open the drain.
Okay.
Shut the drain, open that back up to fill it.
To fill it, do you need to call you to fill it back up, or
Yeah,
do you have it accidental?
you have accidental, they're gonna know there's a fire, so when you call them and say it's accidental,
Yeah.
and you keep it just until it's fixed. So,
But he's asking after it gets fixed and everything.
Yeah, well-
what's the procedure to turn it back on?
so when you turn it back on, you shut this, and because when you fill it back up, you're gonna ring the bell again. So if it was accidental activation, they're gonna know the system's down, because just when you just called them. So when you fill it back up, then you call them and say it's back in service, and put it back in alarm.
So she ceases after I shut it, then call you
Yeah,
guys?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because we have a 1-year warranty on the system for the first year, so,
Okay.
so it's warranty, so it's our system. So if there is, stuff leaks, whatever, we're responsible to come back and fix it, that's our warranty, so.
So in layman's terms, this one's going to be for this building.
Okay.
What's the other building? The other one's for
Correct,
clubhouse.
yes, for each individual building.
That includes the
Yeah, there's clubhouses like this, it's behind the door in the
and
concession.
that includes these restrooms right in the back. Right?
Oh, yeah.
There's more than just this room, that room, the office, and the restroom, and the storage area.
Oh, yeah.
What's the highest head? So we know what matters to
The highest set's gonna be the one out here in this, because it goes this way, the
Okay.
roof structure, so there's probably, what's that, 18 foot, Jeff, is 18, 20 foot tall out here? Yeah.
Just in case we have that ladder at all
Yeah,
times.
it's 18, 20 feet.
Truck over here with no ladder.
Just so you're aware,
It's tall.
this is the
It's
room
high.
that's mostly used by the user groups. Yeah,
10-foot ladder will come in.
Because most people in this room are going to be not city people. This is all like snack bar people, little leagues, things like that. So we want to have a different rudimentary system here. For instance, like call this number first, whatever's happening. So in case something we didn't even think about. There's access to all community members, not just to us.
So certainly a phone number probably to the front desk, right, with your emergency call out laminated on here.
Fire, call 911. Do this,
It's
blah, blah,
emergency,
blah.
whatever. I don't think you want them messing with shut it right? Right? It's called the main office.